Namaste. This is Raelene Byrne, Medicine for Your Spirit. It's always a great joy and a great honour and a privilege to come in here once a week and share, support, offer guidance perhaps. But I want to share a quick story before I get into it. We all know we're going through this massive time at the moment, and we're all physically rewriting ourselves, rearranging, and we're starting to remember, there's a light within us that is guiding us through our world. And we've got to learn how to tap into that and trust it even more. So the other day I was on a conference call with a group of people who are putting together a documentary on, this consciousness awareness that's going on around the world. And one of the people said, can't we just get all the powerful light workers of the world together and set our intention to eradicate all the darkness in the world and get rid of all the dark energies and the negativity and get into this blissful place? And I listened to them all chatting, and in my heart I was thinking, this sounds like you want to go to war again. Haven't we had enough of that? And I waited till everyone had finished adding their piece, and then I said to them, look, what it sounds like to me is that you guys want to create a bonfire. This is the analogy, and throw everything into it and burn it up so there's nothing left. And I said, I understand that, but that takes a hell of a lot of energy and a lot of focus and a lot of power to do that. Where we are now with this new energy that's around and these awarenesses that are coming up within us, isn't it more effective for each of us to ignite the light that we are, to expand the light that we are, so our whole world is covered in flames, like little candle lights, seeing candles being lit everywhere, that flame everywhere. So when we hold a light within ourselves, our own knowing and our own divinity and our own truth, that ripples out and it lights the spark in so many others. Having more light, like candles lit up, like, seeing 100 candles on a birthday cake. You see a globe, our world, covered in little candle lights all over the place. Wouldn't that be more effective? And that means we don't have to gather and pull everything together to have a big bonfire. We actually go about who we are. And that feels more in line with where we're going. It feels more collaborative. It feels more connected for me. And anyway, at the end of it, a few of them sort of dropped their mouths open and they said, oh my God, you're right. It's like trying to eradicate something is a war mentality. It is about completely trying to annihilate something. So when we start looking at darkness or dark areas of our life or shadow stuff, just remember the simplicity is this. Darkness is only the absence of light. That's all it is. It's just the absence of light. And I often see this with people when they start talking to me about, they're fearful of something. I always give them this example. When you're putting a child to bed and they say, can you please leave the light on? Or can you please leave a night light happening for me? And you say, well, sure, I can do that. Because the child is saying, I'm scared of the dark. What they're really saying is, I love the light. So if we can put that into many things in our life, when we start looking at what we're afraid of or what we're scared of, I'm scared of being alone. Well, what you're really wanting to say is, I love being connected. I'm really scared of failing. What you're really saying is, I love the idea of succeeding. So this is where we increase our own light. We start to look at where the absence of light is, where the fear or the restrictions or the resistances are, and we start to look at what we're actually really wanting. Our light becomes stronger, we expand, it inspires those around us, their little lights start to flicker on, and all of a sudden we have this bigger level of connection, awareness, consciousness, uplifting energy, and that will keep the darkness in places where it needs to be, but it's not overtaking us, because we're not afraid of it, because we love the light, we love our own light. So that's just my little bit of wisdom for today. Instead of trying to fight everything, own your own light, be your own light, be in that, expand that, share that, and let that create the change, because that's how it's going to happen now. We don't have to fight. We don't have to go to war with anything anymore. All right. Now, apparently I have a caller here, Cassia from Canada. Hello. How can I help, guide, support, offer assistance? Hit me with it.
I'm not sure what to ask. Like, can you please kind of help me? Like, what kind of questions am I able to ask you?
Sorry, you're a bit muffled. Can you say that again, please?
I'm starting. I'm kind of getting serious with this guy, and I'm wondering if this is a good idea.
So it's a bit muffled. What I'm hearing is you are seeing some guy and you're a bit confused.
Wait, can you say that again?
Are you saying that you're seeing this guy and you're a bit confused?
If I should get serious with him, because it kind of seems like he's getting serious, but I feel like he's still stuck up on his ex.
It's really hard to hear everything you're saying. It's a bit muffled. So I always go to this. If you're in yourself feeling something is not where you're ready, not what you're ready for, if you have got past experiences that are getting in the way of you opening up to something else, that's a healing process. You need to have a healing process or a healing experience around this. So you want to get serious with this guy, but you're not sure how it'll be reciprocated. That's maybe what you're trying to say. So we have to understand what we want for ourselves. And we have to be truthful with that. If you're feeling that this person is someone you want to have more, a deeper connection with, I would feel really strong. This is me. I'm pretty blunt. I'll say it this way. We have to be honest enough to say, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm feeling is right for me in this situation. And we've got to lay our truth and lay our heart out, because we don't have time anymore to waste on pretending to be something or want something, or even diminishing ourselves from something that we really desire, hoping that the person we're involved with will finally come on board. If we haven't learned over the last 30, 40, 50, 60 years that if we don't ask for what we want, we end up settling for what we don't want. And we waste time, energy, and we become resentful, and we become picky and judgy after a bit of time, when the person that we're trying to be involved with isn't stepping up to what we want or isn't fulfilling what we want. So I don't know if you've heard me speak before, but I say this to everyone. Find what it is you want for yourself in any relationship and give it to yourself first. Fill yourself with it. Then you don't need something or somebody in your life to fill you. You can then open your heart easily because you know what's right for you. So in this situation, you've met this guy. All I can say is, I'm really blunt, is be clear, be truthful, be honest. Tell him where you are at in your own heart. And if that person can be there and match you where you're at, fabulous. They might be waiting for something like that, a sign to, or words for them to go, okay, now I know that this is, going somewhere. But if they're not ready for it, then you have the choice to go, this isn't for me then. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. And look, Cassia, at the end of the day, really and truly, We are, and I keep saying this is my business, Medicine for Your Spirit. We know what's right for us. Energetically and at soul level, we have written a blueprint for what we're meant to experience in this life, who we're meant to meet, the heartbreaks and the heart celebrations, all the success and all the failures. We've already agreed to it. So when we go into these experiences where we're questioning anything, then we've got to look at ourselves and go, what am I questioning in myself? Am I really? Am I questioning, is this person right for me? I want to get serious and maybe I'm not getting that reciprocated feeling. Maybe I need to ask, what is it that I'm really wanting from this? What is it that I'm trying to find that will give me the confidence or the courage to go forward? And it always comes down to be who you are, speak your truth, open your heart. Communication is the biggest thing in all relationships. And if we can't communicate what's going on for us in any moment because we're holding back, we're fearful of being rejected, or we're fearful of being dumped, or we're fearful of somebody, moving on from us, then you're going to settle for things that you don't really want. You'll settle for less than what you deserve. We have to really know what we want and settle, and not settle, but make it happen. Go for it. Be truthful. Speak it. This is the time. This is the world we're in now. And you can't hold back anymore. You've got to be really strong in yourself. So I'm just going to pull a card for you, because I pulled one at the start. And the card that's just jumped out is Heart Wisdom. Your heart knows. Listen to the call of your heart. It's your guide in love. That's what it says. Look at that. It's beautiful. So your heart knows. You actually do know. You just got to take action. That's all. Take action. And whatever the outcome is, you already knew in your heart that was the possible outcome. Okay?
Okay.
I hope that's helpful.
Yeah, it's helpful.
Blessings to you. So anyone who's watching, I do have a website with loads of stuff on it, www.raelenebyrne.com. I'm all about helping people remember that they are the magic in their life, and they are medicine. You are the medicine for your own spirit. You are it. The more we tap in, the more magic we see. So, bye for now.